Okay, the creative, let me fix this here quick. Okay, starting with the creative process. Obviously, I like Halo. I think the first and second themes are great. Third one's good, but it's not punchy enough. And I originally wanted to use all three, but I didn't know really how to cut it up and to use all of them, so I just opted for the Halo 1 theme, which is goated, and the Halo 2 theme, which is goated plus electric guitar. Then the other idea I had was because there's the commercial here,
Just one question.
it makes sense
What if you miss?
because he's got the dome, right? So right here actually is where I originally wanted to have it transition. I wanted to come out of someone smoking me on the stand and me doing something that was to the beat of the music. And because of where I wanted to start it, not like if I had the Halo theme already playing, let's say, uh, none of the footage I had worked, so I had to extend it out. Obviously, he's the dome, he's running, and right here, he's running to a ledge and jumping off of it to attack some elites. And so it was a little bit easier for me to look for what I needed in look for what I needed and what I was looking for. That sounds stupid, but it's kind of the truth. He had to be, like my character model, me, I had to be going in a straight line. It had to be in third person, and I had to be at least looking down. Like if it turns in the commercial, like it is here, and he jumps and he's looking down at somebody, but then you look at it like transitions into me going sideways or something that doesn't make sense. So I was able to find something out of all of my clips that has me going in a straight line, which is usually me chasing somebody down. And so I transitioned that into this. And this is also a good example of aiming for the corner of the DX building. I do that specifically here. So one, I hit the building, and two, I'm gonna back it up. I probably shouldn't do this too often. Going to the beat, it hits the last beat before it changes slightly, or like has a different verse or whatever, if it's a different song, things like that. So it's like that. Dun, 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 dun. It ended on the last beat before that, and then that can transition to here. This clip is interesting because one, it's muted as I am listening to old time rock and roll from Seeger. And if you go and watch, I think it's warm up before mixers and then also raw audio vibes. I'm doing things to the beat of that song as well. And so it's kind of interesting that if you have footage of you playing to the beat of music, there's a high possibility that you can put it somewhere in a different song and it will work. But that is why this one is muted. So right there, it there were probably a couple times I could have shortened that and added another clip in because of when it ends. When the next piece of when the next instrument comes in, it's a hard cut. And this one I had people talking at this moment up until I fire the bolt, and so I had the audio slowly come in. I think. We'll see. So he kind of changes there, changes into a different clip. This is just kind of filler.
Hello.
And then actually, right here, I think the blink and stop happen like in a like beat to beat, I think. Yeah.
Hello.
Like this one in here, I just wanted for that, obviously, hitting off the dome. I think I have motion blur on this one. Sometimes I like it.
Get the fuck.
So both of the like all of that happened kind of on the beat of the song. And like that to me, I don't know if there's like an actual explanation for it or not. To me, that's what I say when I say like you just put the clips you want in there and you slowly uh put them to the beat of the music, you'll start to find things that you can line up, even if like it's kind of stupid to say it like a subconscious way where you might notice something is going on to the beat of the music. Other people won't, but their subconscious catches up on it or catches on to what is going on, so it makes it easier to view. And I'll show what I mean like that here in a second.
Out of here, bro.
So right there, instead of the major hit being a changing clip, it's just me dying, and then that's a cut right there that I put as close as I could in the respawn timer. So like, watch this respawn timer, 3, 2. It's off a little bit, damn. But you know, I don't know if you're gonna notice that while watching it. Need to drink water. And then this right here. Uh, again, trying to morph it with what the same kind of movement, like what I was just talking about as an example, trying to make everything continuous so that there isn't something that takes you out of the experience, trying to make everything flow as much as possible. So I turned around and started going in a straight line and was able to get to here. Now, if I was being honest, I would have loved to have it transition right here so that when the actual uh, long note comes in, it's the entire clip. Couldn't do that, so I had to compromise. Also, this is an older clip because of how jerky my movement was. I had different sensitivity back then. I'm pretty sure there was also music playing during this. I like this because of how quickly I saw him. This is filler. I added this clip because earlier I'd used the very end when I tossed it, but I wanted to show kind of how this was like an oh shit kind of toss, but it worked out. So right here, again, the cut because of the music. So one, oh, actually, this is a good thing to mention, I guess. I do 30-second clips, and usually when I record something, it's towards the end, and it might be one like long range mortar shot or something like that, where the shot and the flag getting launched, that was the whole point of the clip, but the hit before it was nice to have. He hit a force field and then I killed him, so it's like but it goes with the beat. Then this clip, I wanted the chain gun duel to be like have no changes in its beat as it's going on, and luckily I was able to get the beat to line up with me using the dome and then killing him. And then right there, a different section or verse or whatnot. This is a random one that I just never used. This one was hard to line up, but I wanted to show that I got it before I died. To the beat right there. And to the beat right there. Going up with my camera. This one I probably could have shortened in some way, but you kind of have to have context. I always like this. So that right there, so I found that by accident, but I had to have it like that because that kill was at, I believe, the beginning of the clip, and I couldn't like extend it farther back without using a different clip before it. I had gotten it so close that I just touched it up and kept it because that's such a good transition, but also annoying because if you're not paying attention, it happens a little too quick and then changes. And then right here, it's like I go into into kata. Camera turned, did this. I wanted to show this one because it shows me measuring the shot. Then where's the... So then, yeah, right here, unlike the other one on kata, I wanted to show a more intense defense. And if you look down to the bottom right, I can see him coming in. And then he slam dunks it. That right there was specific. I, I like the jumping up and firing it. It's kind of like doing a three-pointer or whatever where people hang in the air and toss a shot. I felt that was kind of like that. That's what the clip was, and then that guitar riff worked so well with it because I wanted to put it there. That was a major part of why I was using that video. Oh, that I tried to get the stuff to line up good again, but I feel like I did that transition a little too quickly. That's me. And it was also because of the last shot. It's pretty much there. Then this one is silent because I'm listening to To Be Loved by Papa Roach. I don't know off the top of my head. And I go to the beat with that one. But I wanted to use it because I like that. Going up and catching it, that's awesome. And then to end it, I end everything differently. This one was just a really long shot that I wanted to use somewhere, but there's no ding to it. So the end was probably the best place for it. And I could just, boom, done.
Zeta's one shot.
It goes directly into
It's like
high octane, and that kind of works. That's funny.
okay, I mean, then.
No, we're not gonna watch that one.